What's the one thing that can supercharge your productivity? Let's dive into the concept of the domino effect. Picture a line of dominoes, each one bigger than the last. Now, imagine your first small step as that initial domino. When you identify and focus on this one thing, it can set off a spectacular chain reaction of achievements. Much like how that tiny domino can topple over a series of much larger ones. Remember, your one thing is the first domino that sets everything else in motion. Do you know about the 80-20th rule? It's a principle that suggests that a scant 20% of your efforts produce a whopping 80% of your results. Astonishing, isn't it? This means that a significant chunk of what we do every day doesn't necessarily contribute to our major goals. So, how do we harness this principle? Simple, by concentrating on that crucial 20%, the vital few tasks that generate the most impact. Focus on the vital few, not the trivial many. Ever wondered what's the one thing you can do to make everything else easier or unnecessary? This is the focusing question, the heart of the book. Let's say you're an entrepreneur. Ask yourself this question in the context of your business. Or maybe you're a professional, a student, a parent. Apply it to your career, your studies, your family life. Apply it to your personal life, your finances, your health. This question will help you identify your top priorities. Willpower is limited, but habits last forever. Yes, you heard it right. Willpower is like a muscle, it tires out with use. But habits, once formed, they become part of your life. They stick around, requiring less effort over time. So, instead of solely depending on your willpower to propel you towards your goals, focus on developing habits that support your progress. Habits that align with your one thing. Once ingrained, these habits will guide you even when your willpower wanes. Habits make it easier to stick to your plans. Protecting your one thing requires using the right productivity tools. With time blocking, you carve out specific periods solely dedicated to your top priority task. Meanwhile, the prioritization matrix helps you identify and focus on the tasks that yield significant results. Lastly, avoid the trap of multitasking. Despite its appeal, it often leads to divided attention and reduced productivity. Instead, channel your energy into one task at a time for optimal results. These tools will help you stay focused on what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, it's essential to stay focused. As you scale new heights, keep your eyes on the prize. Prioritize what truly matters, your one thing. It's not about juggling a multitude of tasks, but rather being laser-focused on that pivotal task that propels you forward. Learn to master the art of saying no to the noise that threatens to pull you away from your path. It's a challenging endeavor, but the rewards are immense. Remember, when you go big, you need to stay small. Saying no is not a rejection, it's a redirection. Imagine your focus as a spotlight. When you say yes to everything, that spotlight diffuses, leaving everything dimly lit. But when you learn to say no, you concentrate that light on your one thing, illuminating it brightly. Saying no is not about missing out. It's about making a conscious choice to devote your energy to what truly matters. Remember, each time you say yes to a distraction, you're inadvertently saying no to your one thing. Each yes is a no to something else. 2. Balance isn't about spreading yourself thin. It's about counterbalance, a dance between work and rest. Picture high-performing athletes. They train intensively, then recover equally as hard. That's counterbalance. In the same vein, your journey towards your one thing needs moments of intense focus and then periods of rest. This approach prevents overexertion and maintains your momentum. It's about knowing when to push hard and when to pull back. So in your pursuit of success, remember, avoid burnout by living intentionally. Living with purpose makes your actions more meaningful. Imagine sailing through life with a compass, knowing exactly where you're headed. That's what purpose does. It illuminates your path, guiding you to choose your one thing with clarity. It's not just about doing things, it's about doing the right thing, the one thing that makes all the difference. When you uncover your purpose, it's like unveiling your North Star, the guiding light that directs your decisions. When you know your purpose, your actions become intentional. Accountability is key to achieving your goals. You see, when you hold yourself accountable, you're more likely to stick to your plans and reach your objectives. It's essential to understand what drives you, what motivates you to keep pushing forward. It could be an external factor or an internal drive. Regardless, use this motivation to keep yourself on track, to keep yourself accountable. Remember, when you're accountable, you're more likely to succeed. So, stay accountable, stay successful. So, what's your one thing? As we wrap up our exploration of the one thing, we're reminded of the power of simplicity. From the domino effect to the focusing question, from building sustainable habits to the art of saying no, the book offers a wealth of wisdom to streamline our efforts and amplify our results. And the secret? It's all about honing in on your one thing. Remember, the key to success is simplifying your life, not complicating it. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more empowering content.